Alright, on today's video, I ended up picking up another channel sponsor, and the company that I picked up is Northtac. And what's in this box is an optic from Northtac called the Assault V1. And as you can see on the box, this is a 28mm 1-in-4 power optic. Let's get this out of the box. Now this has a sleeve over it. Set this off to the side, and this box is a magnetized type box. Alright, so the first thing we got is this bag. See what all we got in here. We got a CR 2032 battery. We got the hassle-free warranty. We'll get into that warranty here in a little bit. A nice cleaning cloth with their logo embroidered in it. It's pretty cool. Looks like we've got two different Allen wrenches, and we've got the product manual. This is a pretty nice manual. Looks like it actually covers a bunch of different optics. And there, right, and here's the one we have, the Assault 14 by 28. Alright, down in here we have got the red dot. And we have got the Assault. Got the Northtac logo there on the top. Does come with scope covers. Really nice. And it comes with a mount. So you do not have to buy the mount. Everything comes in the box. Alright, the first thing we're going to do before we start talking about this is we're going to get a battery in it. It's already got one in it, so we got an extra battery. Now the battery life on the Assault, you're looking at 48 hours on the highest setting on red or green, and 96 hours of runtime on the CR 2032 on the lowest setting on the red and green. Alright, let's get into some of the specs on this. So the weight on this optic is 22.93 ounces. Your overall length on this is 10 inches. And the eye relief on this is 5.5 inches. Now the optic itself is made out of aircraft grade aluminum, and it does have a hard anodized finish on it. And the mounting hardware on this is all steel. Now this Assault scope is a second focal plane scope. The tube on the Assault is a 30mm tube. Alright, your mount on this is a mill standard 1913 rail mount. This is waterproof, fog resistant, and impact resistant. Let's talk about these turrets. Now these are half MOA per click on windage and elevation. And they are nice and tactile. They feel good. They have a nice click to them. They're not mushy. Same with your windage. Very nice. The max adjustment on the windage and elevation on the Assault is 35 MOA. Alright, so the other cool thing about this is, you take this Allen wrench, once you get your 0 right where you want it, you can take the turret cap off, and you've got your white mark right there. You can find your 0 here and put that right back on 0, just like that. You can also do the same thing with your windage. Let's talk about the lenses. They are multi-coated lenses, and the scope is nitrogen purged. Alright, now the reticle in this is a mil dot reticle. Now the illumination on the reticle, this does have red and green illumination, and there's 5 different settings on that. I will get the red on, and this thing is super bright. I mean, this is one of the brightest reticles I've seen on one of these low power optics. Now let's get you over to the green. The green's pretty bright too. Not as bright as the red, but it's bright. Now, to shut the battery off, your mark is back here. It's going to be hard to see on camera. I think we got it there. So you want to turn your 0 to there. And you will have that on both sides. Alright, so let's talk about the magnification on it. It is a 1x4 power, and it goes from 1 to 1.5 to 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, and 4. Now this magnification ring is a little tight, but it's loosening up the more I use it. It's pretty easy to turn. Now let's take this scope cover off, and it does have a focus ring on the back. That's all the way out, and there it is all the way in. Alright, now I want to get into this red dot. This obviously came with the Assault. It's meant to mount right here on this rail, and I am not going to use it. This dot starbursts really, really bad, and it also has this switch on the back to turn it on and off. And there's really nothing in the book telling me any different. Now at the beginning of that manual, they're talking about another dot that has brightness adjustments up and down. I don't have anything on this. I do see that it has the locks in the back, like a vortex. Turn those a quarter turn, get your adjustments made, turn in the opposite direction a quarter turn to lock them down. Now, is this dot any good? I don't know. I just know there's no brightness adjustments on it, and it's just an on-off switch. If you guys do want me to do a review on this dot, leave it in the comments. Maybe we could put this on like a 22 and test it out. But if you have a 22 pistol or even a rifle sitting around that is just a range plinker and you want to put a red dot on it, then if you do buy the Assault, you're going to get this thrown in. With this being able to be turned all the way down to 1 power, I just don't really see any use for me to put the dot on it. Now, one last thing I want to say about this dot. Looking at it, I do believe It's the Vortex footprint. So I'm going to get it off of here, and we'll see if it has the same footprint as the Vortex Viper. Be right back. Alright, so when I took the dot off, the switch was actually in this plate. Right there, you can see where it sits. This is definitely something I have not seen on a dot before. Now, as far as that footprint goes, let's see if I was correct. And it is the Vortex footprint. Now, if you did want to put a red dot on that Assault that has more features like this Viper, you can take the red dot off that comes with it, and if you have an extra dot laying around that's cut in the Vortex footprint, it will sit nice on that mount. And you can see the screw holes match up perfect. Alright, that's going to wrap up the unboxing video on the Assault. We'll get it out to the range in the next video, and we'll see how it performs, and I'll give you my final thoughts at the end of that video. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.